Good evening and welcome to all the viewers at Prerna Foundation. Hi, I'm Mrs. Raina Khatri Tandon, the founder of Right2RISE and RKT Foundation. Today we are here to share another inspirational journey of wonderful women empowerers who are creating impact as of today and creating a legendary experience for all the leaders of tomorrow. I'm going to share a very wonderful story that ideally would inspire not only you, but also your family members. So let me start with telling you, what has been my journey. So I am Mrs. Raina, who was born and brought up in south part of India. Though I'm a North Indian, I do have this strange thing of born and brought up in Chennai. And people do ask me, how come you're a North Indian born and brought up in South India? And what are you doing in this world of posh? Because today I am a founder of a private limited company called Right2RISE, which believes that every person has the right to rise. It's working into areas of posh, POXO, human rights, and stress. And everybody asked me, Rena, how did you get born and brought up in Chennai when you're a North Indian? And why is that you are from there? And I always tell them, look, I don't know why I'm born and brought up there. But yes, I can tell you what has been the story behind me emerging as a powerful person today. So I'd like to share the same story with you. So I was this little girl, and just like all the others, doing my graduation, my 10th, my 12th, I've graduated as an engineer, electronic and communication. And my parents asked me, what do you really want to do, Rena? So I said, yes, I want to get into this computer science, but maybe a little bit about electronics. So my first challenge was that I wanted to be a computer engineer, but then I became an electronics and communication engineer because many a times, we as elder siblings, the parents are always expecting that, we get nurtured to certain likes, dislikes, and certain dreams that they carry for us. So as children, we feel, yes, we should fulfill our parents' dream. Let's go ahead and, go ahead and do something where they feel also proud of us, and we should be working towards it. So I also said, okay, fine. I think if not computer engineer, let me explore into this world of electronic and communication. And when I went into that, you know, it so happened that it was so strange that that was meant to be my journey. Because after that, the next thing what my father asked me is, uh, what do you want to do next? And I said, yes, I would like to do VLSI chip design engineering, which is very large scale integrated circuits. And at that time, about 20 years, 22 years before, doing a VLSI chip design engineering was something very alienating, or, people never heard of it. And somebody from this Chennai town going all the way abroad trying to do it, all the way where, I didn't have anybody there. He said, really, do you really want to do this? And what does people do when you finish this? I said, when I do my master's in this, I would like to design chips and computers and gadgets and be one of the most well-known person in research industry where, I'm researching about these chips, I'm designing them, I'm hardware circuiting them. So I said, yeah, I'd like to do this. So I went ahead and did that. My first breakthrough was where I spent all my uh, I broke my challenges, I broke my breakthroughs, and I told my father I will travel alone all the way across borders and I will do my master's there. Having lived there for some years, doing my master's, working there for some companies, I realized that, there was much more to life than just doing an education or just doing something of the same kind. There were so many experiences that I got. There were so many people who I met. There were so many things that I did, which was very different. If I would have been in a setup where, I was not able to explore with different, I learned different languages. So today I know 13 languages all across India and more. And I think there are very few people who are multilingual with so many expertise languages. So I said, okay, fine. And I went through that and I did it. Um, One more interesting thing, I found out was as I finished my masters, the funny thing which I realized was that I worked for a few years, did my corporate experience, but I was still not fulfilled. I was a very good, so I was an educationalist. I had done counseling certifications. I was somebody who stayed abroad. I had varied experience, educated well, was multilingual, also very good in baking and cooking skills. So I was like, what else does Rena want to do? Why is Rena always feeling this void? She's feeling there's something still pending in it. What can that be? So in the middle of which I lost my grandparents, my mother's mother and my father's father. When I lost them, I could not reach out for to their cremation because I was abroad studying that time, and one of the only for the fourth day ceremony of my grandfather I reached when he was around 98 years old, and then I realized that one thing happened very strange. I'm sure you want to know what it is. And that strange thing was that there were people who came on his fourth day on the cremation, and they came from all parts of the globe. His friends far east, his people from different cities, they came and they just spent time there. And they really wanted to know what happened to him. They wanted to spend some time with him. And I realized what is that जब वो आदमी मर गया है क्या चीज होगी जो इतने दूर से इतने सारे लोग उनको मिलने आए हैं क्यों इतने सारे लोग अभी भी आ रहे हैं और मैंने ये रियलाइज किया कि चाहे वो पैसा है चाहे वो एजुकेशन है चाहे वो काम है ये सब चीजें मामूली चीजें हैं दीज आर जस्ट materialistic things like money name fame which we all seek but much more than that what he did differently was that he could spend time with people. He had his own value systems. He spent time with people. He was there to listen to them. He was speaking to them on the call. He was writing letters to them. And that's what he built as a legendary experience. He created miracle moments in people's life. And those miracle moments created great breakthroughs. That was what was important. So I then thought about my life. What do I want to do? And that's where I came up with this creating impact, transforming lives. I thought a lot and got into the industry of training, coaching, mentoring. And I started my journey as a woman entrepreneur. I looked through all what I could to add value in people's life, to touch and spread smiles in their life, to go ahead and help them in case they are entrepreneurs who want to start their new journey, building their entire castle of dreams, whether it is starting a company, whether it's starting a youth empowerment forum, whether it is starting of anything related to POSH, POXO, human rights and stress. Today, all the people who are certified under us, we do certifications, we do compliance, we do audit, and we also help a lot of people through RKT Foundation, where we are wanting the vulnerable society, the society जहाँ पे कोई और उन तक पहुंच नहीं जाता because there is less amount of money, they are not able to spend so much of resources. If somebody is really suffering with abuse, harassment, or any kind of other anxiety and trauma, we at Right to Rise and RKT Foundation like to go forth and give them this support and helping hand. So what I'm saying is today to create that impact, to have that legendary experience, I made it a point that with my values, with my integrity, we will be giving respect, dignity, rights of all women, children, men, so that an inclusive and a well-bound workspace can be created where we can impact something in somebody's life. And all we need to do for that is have resilience, have a lot of bonding, spend a lot of time with people, listen, and probably go ahead and work on their expertise. And there are many other things in which we feel that we should spend some time pausing in our life, reflecting, responding, and taking a step ahead for implementation of some action in our life. If you, me, and all of us can do this, I'm sure we will create great legendary experiences in all our lives, just like Prerna Foundation today has reached out to us and we reach out to you and say, become a part of Right to Rise, become a part of RKT Foundation, become a part of Prerna Foundation. We all are here meant to do much bigger than our only purpose of doing maybe just a, a small training or a work or an expertise, but we are there to be there for people. So let's just be there for people. That's my message for you today. Rena has always been creating more and more individuals, bringing them all together. And we are trying to create this space of gender sensitization, inclusiveness, safety, dignity, rights of women, avoiding any kind of unwanted, unwelcome touch, feeling, any kind of disgrace due to pornography or any other irresponsible behavior. And we would like to extend a hand through Prerna Foundation today. We are putting our life journey and our great experiences that if you are the woman who need a hand as support, come to me, Mrs. Raina Khatri Tandon. I'm available on all LinkedIn, Facebook, social media, Instagram handles. You can reach out to us. And if there's something that you need where you want to grow and you're not able to create an impact, you're not able to make that move, I am there for you to listen to you, to hear you. So do reach out to me. I'm very much available. My name is Mrs. Raina Khatri Tandon, a certified human rights professional with POSH, POXO, and stress expertise with 22 years of experience. Also the chapter of Wiki, Women in Leadership, Trade and Commerce, and many more accolades, even a Nobel Nation Award winner, Global Dignitary Award winner, and many more. So today I am hoping that I have added some impact in your life. And if you really want me to be reaching out to you, please feel free to come over to us and we will be able to spread much more beautiful transforming moments in your life and touch many more moments so that you can create great massive breakthroughs and feel happy about it. So thank you very much, Prerna Foundation. Thank you very much for having me. All signing out for you. This is Raina Khatri Tandon once more. Thank you. Stay safe, stay secure.